Hey everyone, Mark here. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're checking out the Epson EX3290 projector and seeing what all the hype is about. You know I love finding the best bang for your buck, so let's break down what you actually get for just under $500. Brightness, features, and more. Most importantly, is this projector really a good fit for your space? Stick with me and we'll find out together. There's a lot of buzz around this projector, so let's jump right in and see what it's all about. Alright, let's kick things off by chatting about what the Epson EX3290 really gets right. There are quite a few highlights here that make this projector a pretty awesome pick. First up, this thing is seriously bright. With 3,600 lumens, you don't have to turn your living room into a cave just to see what's on the screen. It holds up great even with the lights on. The colors pop, the details are sharp, and your movies or slides look crisp, even if you're not in total darkness. That's a big win for a projector at this price. Now let's talk about setup. Epson really nailed it here. It's super easy to get going. Just plug it in, hook up your device, and you're basically ready to roll. No confusing menus, no digging through settings, it just works, plain and simple. If you're not a fan of messing with tech, you'll love how stress-free this is. And speaking of simple, the EX3290 has a built-in speaker. I know, built-in speakers on projectors usually aren't anything to write home about. And honestly, it's not going to replace your sound system. But for casual movie nights, presentations, or a quick gaming session, it totally does the trick. Plus, it's one less thing to set up, always a bonus. Another thing I really like, the lamp life. Epson says you can get up to 12,000 hours in eco mode. That's a lot of movie marathons. Basically, you'll get years of use before you even have to think about swapping out the lamp. Saves you money and hassle. The EX3290 is also super portable. It's light and compact, so you can move it from room to room or even take it outside for a backyard movie night. Honestly, who doesn't want a projector that can keep up with your plans? Another thing I appreciate is how versatile it is. You can plug in all sorts of devices, HDMI, VGA, even those older analog connections. So whether it's your laptop, a game console, a DVD player, or even an old VHS, you're covered. Oh, and get this, the EX3290 is actually pretty quiet. No annoying fan noise to pull you out of the moment, even during those super quiet movie scenes. It really helps you get lost in what you're watching. Okay, let's flip the coin and chat about the other side. What could be better with the Epson EX3290? While there's a lot to like, there are a few things you might want to know before you decide if it's the right fit for you. First up, there's no wireless connectivity. These days almost everything is wireless, so it's a little surprising that Epson didn't add Wi-Fi or Bluetooth here. That means you'll need to plug in with a cable, which isn't the end of the world, but it can make your setup a bit messier than you might like. Next, let's talk about resolution. The EX3290 uses XGA resolution, so that's 1024 by 768. It's not super sharp, especially if you're used to 1080p or 4K screens. For casual movie nights or presentations, it totally gets the job done. But if you're a big movie buff or a gamer who loves crisp, detailed images, you might want to look for something with a higher resolution. Another thing to note, there's no lens shift feature, so if you need to adjust the image position, you'll have to move the whole projector. It's not a huge deal, but it can be a little inconvenient, especially if your space is tight. It's something to keep in mind. The built-in speaker is handy, but don't expect amazing sound. It's fine for everyday use, but if you want that movie theater feel, you'll definitely want to hook up some external speakers. The EX3290 also skips some of the fancier features you'll find on pricier projectors like lens memory, autofocus, or advanced keystone correction. Those extras can make things easier and improve your image, but of course they also bump up the price. There's also a bit of fan noise. Most of the time it's pretty quiet, but you might notice it during really quiet scenes. It's not a huge problem, but if you're sensitive to noise, it's worth knowing. And for the gamers out there, there's no dedicated gaming mode, so you might notice a little input lag. If you're just playing for fun, it's probably fine, but if you're really serious about gaming, you might want to look for a projector with a special gaming mode. All in all, the Epson EX3290 has a lot going for it, but these are a few things to think about before you buy. Alright, let's dive into Chapter 3. Let's break down what makes the Epson EX3290 tick. Now that we've talked about the highs and lows, let's get into the nitty-gritty of what this projector actually offers. First up, the real star of the show, 3LCD technology. Epson's pretty famous for their 3LCD projectors, and honestly, it's easy to see why. This tech uses 3 separate LCD chips to project red, green, and blue light all at once, so you get a brighter, more vibrant image than you might with some other types of projectors. Next, let's talk about resolution. Like we mentioned before, it's XGA, so that's 1024 by 768 pixels. It's solid, but not exactly jaw-dropping. You'll still get a nice, clear picture for things like presentations, movies, or even some casual gaming. Just don't expect the super sharp detail you'd get from a 1080p or 4K projector. The EX3290 also comes with a built-in speaker, which is super handy if you don't feel like messing with extra speakers. Sure, it's not going to blow you away with sound quality, but for everyday use, it totally does the trick. When it comes to plugging things in, the EX3290 keeps it simple with HDMI, VGA, and composite inputs. That means you can hook up all sorts of devices, laptops, Blu-ray players, even those old-school gaming consoles or DVD players you might have lying around. There are also a bunch of picture modes to choose from: dynamic, presentation, cinema, and game. These modes tweak the image settings so whatever you're watching looks its best, whether it's a movie night or a big work presentation. Another cool feature is the built-in keystone correction. If your projector isn't lined up perfectly with the screen, this helps straighten out the image. That's especially helpful if you like to move your projector from room to room or set it up in different spots. And get this, the lamp can last up to 12,000 hours in eco mode, so you won't be stressing about replacing it anytime soon. That's good news for your wallet and the environment. So whether you're using the EX3290 for work or just for fun, it's got a lot going for it. Alright, let's talk about what really matters: price. Is the Epson EX3290 a steal, or should you pass? We've already covered the good, the not so good, and all the cool features this projector brings to the table. But let's get real for a second. Let's talk dollars and cents. The Epson EX3290 comes in at $499.99. That puts it right in the budget-friendly zone, which, let's be honest, is packed with options. But here's the cool part. You're actually getting a lot for what you pay. With its brightness, handy features, and how easy it is to use, this projector really stands out if you want something solid without breaking the bank. Whether you're setting up a cozy movie night at home, need something reliable for the classroom, or want a projector for your small business, the EX3290 gives you a lot of value. It's not trying to be the fanciest projector out there, but it nails the basics and gives you a great experience for the price. Of course, what matters most is what you need. So think about your setup and see if the EX3290 is the right fit for you. Chapter 5, Model Number and SKU, Why They Matter. Alright, before we finish up, let's chat about something that might sound a little dull at first, but is actually super helpful: the model number and SKU. You might be wondering, do I really need to care about all those random numbers and letters? Honestly, yes, and here's why. The model number, like V11H975020 for this projector, is basically its unique ID, kind of like a fingerprint. It tells you exactly which version of the projector you're looking at, so there's no confusion. And trust me, even a tiny difference in the model number can mean changes in features, specs, or what accessories will work. So if you're comparing the EX3290 to other projectors, or shopping for add-ons, always double-check that model number to make sure you're getting the right stuff. And the SKU, 6444700 for this one, is mostly for stores and inventory, but it's good to know if you're ever searching or asking for help. Alright, let's wrap things up. Here's my final take on the Epson EX3290. So what do I think? Honestly, the Epson EX3290 isn't perfect, but it's definitely a strong pick if you're looking for a budget-friendly projector. It's got a bright display, it's super easy to set up, and for the price, you're getting a lot of value. Whether you're using it for work or movie nights at home, it's a solid choice. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time.